What's up, guys? It's been about a month and a half or so since the last video that I've posted on my channel. 2024 has definitely been the busiest year that we have ever had by far. It's been amazing, and that's kind of the reason why I haven't been posting in the past month or so. I mainly just kind of needed a mental break for myself, just, you know, put my cars on the back burner for a second, put the stuff that I have going on myself on hold for a little bit, just take a break. That plus kind of poor timing with the decisions that I made kind of led to that. The last video that I posted on the channel was me getting the concrete poured for the garage. And this year I was not planning to build a garage. It was a spur of the moment idea that I had, and I inevitably just ended up saying, screw it, let's do it. But all of that extra money that I was planning to use towards the Ferrari, basically as soon as I got that car, got put to the side for the garage. And since the garage is such a long-term project, I don't even have the garage yet. It's been a month. That money's just basically been on hold. And all of the extra money that I used to have at my disposal before I owned a house now kind of gets soaked up by the house itself, which I kind of point the finger at me for that one. I bought a house not in the greatest time economically to buy a house, but I really wanted my own place, and I absolutely love it. Right now I'm just dealing with the drawbacks of that because high interest rates and things like that. Hopefully that stuff will change soon, but mainly that's the reason why content for myself has been slower this year, between busy schedule and adult decisions kind of taking priority over building and making cars fun. It's going to happen. Obviously it's going to happen. I'm never gonna stop building cars. I'm never gonna stop making videos. I'm just trying to rationalize and give you guys a reason as to why things have been slower for me lately, so that basically I can feel better about leaving you guys high and dry for a month. I could have posted videos in the time being, but they would have all sucked. They would have all been just quickly thrown together videos, and you guys know I don't like making those, so I figured, you know what, I'm just gonna take a little break. I'll post when I can, I'll post when I need to, and I said the next video that I'm going to post will be the Del Sol getting painted. And that is what we are going to be doing in this video. That is what we are going to start doing today, because that project has taken forever. I had pitched the idea of this project back in January, like basically New Year's Day, that I wanted to build a Del Sol and have it be just a nostalgic car that I could drive all the time, and I was super excited about it, and it was received so well. So many of you guys were so pumped about it, and then the season started and I got busy and things got busy and money got spent, and now the car just kind of sits waiting to get painted. But no more. We're gonna do it in this video, and I'm extremely excited for it. There's a couple other things I want to pick you guys' brain about with that car, but we can talk about those later. Hi guys, I'm back. Sorry for the month-long hiatus. I'm excited for the Del Sol. I'm even more excited, honestly, for the Ferrari build, but that is going to be a very expensive one and probably will take some time, but will be very much worth it in the end. So I'm gonna shut the f up. Let's go to the shop and go work on the Del Sol and get this thing finally painted up. It feels really good to be back filming. I know Ray's gonna be really happy to see me walking over here right now to work on the Del Sol. Me and him and Josh have been going back and forth about this for months now, so I know I'm gonna be so happy to see this thing painted white when it's all done. It's just gonna be like looking at my car when I got it 10 years ago, sitting in the driveway for the first time, except not spray painted and covered in Plasti Dip and Bondo and all that stuff. So good stuff.
Y'all ready to put me to work or what?
That's it, man, yeah.
What you got going on?
Just cleaning, detailing it.
Yeah.
Detailing it so it can be ready.
I know.
Hearing of
This dude has been having a field day just drawing on this thing. Oh man.
We're so sorry.
Yeah, right?
Ay, ay, ay.
We're doing it. We're doing it. I think I left off where I forgot to do the door handles and the mirrors. Those are the last things.
Yeah.
And then obviously it got dirty, but that's a quick.
You're pretty close. I think a couple hours you'll be right where you need to be.
Yeah? You told me that a couple hours the last time.
Yeah. Depends. So you gotta aim on how crazy you want to get with it. You know?
Every time that I come over here, he always says a couple more hours, and then I put in a couple more. I come back, says the same thing. We're close.
Yeah.
It'll get painted in this video, though.
Yeah.
So, that's my goal, and I'm fucking sticking to it. I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't care anymore. I mean, I care, but I'm not putting this off any longer. Might as well do it all.
Alright, so yeah, that's one thing you gotta do next is the engine bay, then those little pieces,
Yeah.
and then just little details. So that's what I'm saying. In 2 hours you should be
Ready to go.
ready to take out there, wash it, and
Yeah.
get it ready.
All right. All right, so the last time that I did any sort of update with the Del Sol, I got it basically to where I thought it was ready for paint. Forgot a couple things. The side mirrors and the door handles, they need to get scuffed. I'm gonna do those really quick. I know you guys have seen plenty of bodywork content since I started this whole Del Sol project, so I'm gonna keep it very short. But in terms of that and a little bit left in the engine bay, this thing's ready for paint. Just gotta get washed off. The old paper and stuff has to come off, so I'm gonna get the mirrors and door handles all good to go, and then I'll take the hood, the bumper, those things over to the paint booth. That way they're already over there, they're out of the way. I'll take the paper off this car, prep the engine bay a little bit more, we'll clean it, and she'll be good to go over to the paint booth. Had to scuff the front bumper again because it's just been in the body shop with so many other cars getting primed in here, so had to sand some of that primer overspray off. Bumper should be good to go. I got all the side mirrors, door handles, all that stuff. We'll wheel this thing outside and give it a wash, take all the old paper off and everything. It's exciting. I really hope that seeing this thing in a full color is gonna kind of like reignite my motivation to work on this car. I think it will, but I just miss the Honda days, man. The Honda days were the best days of my life by far. I tell you what, nothing beats just a simple, fun car and cheap. Del Sol is ready to get wheeled over to the paint bay. One more time, I just peeled off all of the old paper, all that stuff, took all the old paper out of the engine bay. I thought that I needed to primer this at first, but Ray told me that we're just gonna seal it. I gave the entire car one more quick scuff down with red Scotch-Brite as well, just to get off any loose bits of dirt or primer that may have landed on the car while other things were getting bodyworked and painted in here. So car is nice and smooth now. We should be good. So now we got to bring this thing over there, clean it off, and then tape it all up all over again. Hell yeah, first drive, bro. Ay, ay, ay. You know what's really funny? This thing has no front suspension on it at all. There's no struts, there's nothing. I just stuck a couple 2x4s in between the subframe and the chassis, and that's what's been holding the front up right now while we have been rolling it around. So not a bad first drive. Could be a little better. Honestly, I could have just pulled this thing. I hooked up the cable to it and just yanked it out of the shop. Old first drive in the Del Sol. Thing's fucking mint. Feels like it's got 50K springs on it right now. God, it feels so weird to see this cluster again. It feels
so weird to be seeing a Del Sol that's not rusty or like just in shit condition. This is not in great condition yet, but all the panels are straight and there's no rust on it, which is beautiful. I got the car over here. Ray told me that he wants me to pressure wash the whole thing off. I went inside and grabbed a rag, covered it in some Dawn dish soap. So I'm gonna pressure wash the whole thing and then hit the entire car with the rag just to get off all the oils from however many times I've been body working on this thing. Get all the dirt out of every single little crevice that I can. Rinse it off, and then I'll bring it into the paint booth and it can dry in there, and then we can start fresh tomorrow and get this thing taped up. Tomorrow's the big day. You get to see this thing in a color. It's gonna be awesome. Are in the booth. I might paint those first tomorrow, we'll see. But I got the Del Sol over here. After a fresh quick wash with Dove soap, not Dove soap, Dawn soap, got all the oils off, blew the car down so there's no more water left on it. Some of it's drying still a little bit, but she'll be ready to put in the booth and tape up and spray tomorrow, so I'm pumped. It may have taken a long time to do, but one thing I can say is Ray's dedication to doing things the right way, the proper way, has been something that I really noticed throughout this entire process. There's been a couple scenarios where I've been like, okay, you know, this is taking forever. I don't really have the time to do this. Can I cut this corner? Nope. He made me do it, and he made me make the right decision. So even though this took forever to get done, I think that it's going to come out really, really nice. So I'm looking forward to that. I hope you guys are too, and we're going to pick this up in the morning. Morning, everyone. It's the next day. I'm going to tackle these parts in the paint booth first. So we got the hood in here, we got the front bumper in here, we got the door handles, we got the side mirrors. Everything is all staged up, mocked up. I need to clean all of these things, make sure that they are perfect and ready for painting. These did not get washed yesterday like the car did. So step one of that is taking some rags and some wax and grease remover, going over all of these panels, getting all the dust off of them. Eventually after that, we'll tack cloth them. And then we actually just got a new anti-static gun that they want to show me how to use. So that's gonna be really cool. But I'm gonna get these things cleaned off and then tape up the grill, the front bumper. That way that doesn't get any paint on it. And then we'll be good. We can start shooting. So today's a big day. I'm very excited. This is gonna be fun. All right, everything is clean. Wax and grease removed, tack clothed. There's nothing on the paint as far as I know, so we should be good to spray. We're gonna do sealer first. Josh and Ray are in here too, doing some touch up on one of the E46 bumpers. Whose car is this for, Duarte?
For Duarte, yeah.
Yeah, Mona Lisa.
Yep.
They're gonna do some touch up in here while we're doing these and get to see this stuff get painted, so I'm excited. Everything's all sealed up It dries really, really fast, so we're already about to move on to base coat, which is awesome. Hood's got a couple little imperfections in it from the bodywork, but I honestly expected to throw the hood away because of how bad it was. So the fact that it looks this good right now, I'll take it. Bumper looks amazing. Obviously, it's a brand new bumper. But yeah, I'm gonna try and find a different angle to set you guys up with, and then we'll shoot the base coat. All right, so base coat is laid down. I did 3 coats. I did 2 wet coats and 1 kind of uniform coat over everything. It looks super, super good, super uniform, smooth everywhere. The front bumper looks phenomenal. The hood looks great. Everything looks good. So I'm gonna let this dry. We're gonna do clear coat, and then all the little accessories for the car will be done. Teaching me how to lay the first coat of clear. Not heavy, but medium and uniform.
This clear, the reason it runs is because it lays like that really easy.
Yeah.
So like if I went slow like I normally would with the other clears, actually moving like I fast right now.
Yeah.
But it'll run. So that's about as fast as you want to be.
Okay.
Maybe a little faster.
I'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
Bumper, hood, all that stuff is curing right now. I'll pop in there and show you guys in a little second, but I've been taking the time, using my time wisely, and just starting to tape this thing up again with some fresh tape. I'm gonna lay some paper on it, cover all the windows, things like that. I'm really excited to paint the car itself. I'm not looking forward to the engine bay as much, just because I didn't do the greatest job kind of protecting and moving this stuff out of the way, but we'll figure that out. I actually just got a call from the garage company, and the garage is done and it is ready to be installed, and they're trying to set up a scheduled time for me to have it installed, which is amazing. Remember back in the beginning of the video, I mentioned I didn't even have the garage yet. Well, now it's gonna happen and I'm really pumped for it. I gotta get the permit done for that still, but that will be easy enough. I'm excited. Good things are happening. So, can I go in?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's hotter now.
Dang. So Josh gave the hood and the bumper one final pass of clear coat just because I couldn't get it like 100% perfect, but he got it so much better. This just looks phenomenal. Look at how glossy the door handles are. So I'm gonna peel the tape off the grill here, and then these will be done, and we can move them out and move the car in. All right, I don't know where we're going from here. Obviously need to wax and grease remove the entire car, get all the dust off, tack cloth it, same thing as before that we did on the other panels. But with this, the engine bay, I'm curious about. It's all prepped. Like, I've prepped it 3 times over, covered everything that needs to be covered. I'm just curious as to how to tackle it. I'm gonna get this thing all clean, wiped down, ready to spray, and then I guess we're gonna dive right back in. Look at this though. We moved the, let me let the white balance adjust. We moved the panels out here and look at them, man. They are so good. Oh, it's so nice. The hood, you guys remember this hood being absolutely unsavable? Look at it, man. We brought it back and it looks phenomenal. Still red underneath, but we'll take care of that in the future. This is gonna be so awesome. It's gonna be just like 2013 when I first got the original Ruined Soul and that thing was rattle canned white, except this is gonna be nice, proper paint job white. I'm happy. Okay, so that was just sealer that I laid down. We only had a certain amount and I had to make it last, and I made it last for the entire car. So the entire car is all sealed up now, ready to go. I'm gonna let it dry for a few more minutes and then we're gonna tackle it with base coat, but it's coming out really, really nice. It's nice and uniform. The body work looks pretty decent too. The car looks really straight. So this is gonna turn out awesome. I even got inside the gas cap area, so all of this is gonna be nice and fresh, white. It's gonna be really awesome. It's about 4:45 in the afternoon or so. Hopefully I should be done with this by 6:30, 7 o'clock-ish. But this is awesome. Pardon me for how sweaty I am, but can we just take a second to look at these panels and the bodywork and everything? Like, it's really hard to show on camera, but they're so smooth. I'm very happy with how this is coming out. That was the third, so I did 3 coats of base coat and laid it on thick, but uniform, no runs. No weird things in the paint, so now it's time for clear coat.
I don't know what to say. I look at this and I just kind of have like the same excitement I had when I was 18, 17, when I went to go look at my friend Josh's Del Sol for the first time in the driveway, and I drove it down the street, and he had a golf ball shifter on the automatic shifter and 2 kicker subwoofers in the back, and we were just jamming out to music, and I was just having such a good time, and I knew that that was the car for me, and bought it, brought it home, cleaned it up, got it registered, got my license, started driving it around, drove it all the way through high school and for years to go after that too, and turned it into what it is today. But it never looked quite like this. This is what I could have only dreamt of my Del Sol looking like when I bought it originally. Fresh, clean, white, no rust on any of the panels, just in really, really good condition. And this is exactly what I wanted from the beginning. This is it for me. I'm so pumped on how this car turned out. Came here bright and early today after going to the town to get permitting done for the garage. That's all taken care of now, so that's in the future. Came here and I was just too excited. I had to put stuff on. Ray and Josh came over here and they helped me put some more stuff on. And everything came together so well. The mirrors are perfect. The door handles are perfect. Look at how easily, oh my God, they just, it's, I don't know what to say. The taillights, seeing the rear end of this car in a clean white with nice taillights, I'm so happy with this, man. I put the gas cap on, that's beautiful. Look at that. It's just amazing to see this thing sitting in the corner of the body shop for so many months, just kind of losing motivation over time and not knowing if I was ever going to finish this or if this was going to ever turn into anything, has all gone out the window now, seeing the car in its current state. And I would like to say it has reawoken my motivation to build this thing into a super clean car that I can drive all the time. The Del Sol is back on the channel, and I'm very happy. I hope you guys are pumped. We'll get a couple of the body gaps and stuff sorted out before obviously the car's finished. The fenders and hood could use a little bit of alignment, but we put them on just for mock-up for the end of this video so that we could see the entire package put together. The headlights on this car are absolutely smoked, so we'll be restoring these as well, cleaning those up. I gotta give a huge shout out to Ray and Josh, because without their guidance and motivation and being here throughout this whole process to be able to teach me and walk me through things, this car would not have turned out the way that it is now. And it probably would have never gotten done. But them being here pushed me to see this final result and do it all pretty much by myself, and it's been extremely rewarding, and I just can't wait to see what this car turns into. I hope you guys are stoked. Leave a comment of what you guys think, how this car turned out. I think it turned out phenomenal. And in terms of price to do this, I think I spent less than 300 bucks in total. All of the sandpaper, the Bondo, the skim coating, the base coat, the sealer, the clear, all that stuff. I'm pretty sure I paid less than 300 bucks, which is absolutely insane to fully bodywork, paint, prep a car and have it turn out like this. That's awesome. Leave a comment, let me know what you guys think. I'm still leaning towards doing the D-Series single cam setup, but let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry that it took so long to get to this point, but this car is awesome. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.